We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
On third down, Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. George Pickens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
From the 31, Mahomes back to Kamara for another catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mahomes now on 1st down. Finding more on the out route for the completion. Second down and 8. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
I'll sit down and drink all that juice.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. caught right side, Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Wilson will throw again. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet inbound.
Jordan wants you.
And it gets him a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. It back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They go play action now. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
No gain on the play, and it'll be second down. But the Bengals had the remarkable run to the Super Bowl last year, but one team that gave them trouble were these New York Jets. You might remember back in Week 8, it was the Jets rallying behind backup Mike White, who threw for 405 yards and 3 touchdowns, and a 34-31 New York victory over the Bengals. On first down, Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown,
I was on that shit.
Bengals. Jamal Agnew, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple, because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing is Wilson. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
To throw again is Wilson. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, Wilson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 41, Mahomes. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's hit.
Work with me, Reek. Work with me.
Goal from inside the 5. Fournette going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken from about the 12. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about...
And now here's another interception. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A very solid gain of 27.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Wilson. And this is
Fuck, I ain't see you there right now.
picked up by Delano Hill. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. So after the INT, here's Mahomes toward the sideline. And
hello, Reed. That's it, man.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Hauled in by Anderson left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw hauled in by Washington. 2nd down and 4. Now it's Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game. And he's
that's a lob too, dude.
They go play action now. Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They go play action with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Rolling to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Garibay on for the extra point.
Put the rookie in, man.
A while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Boy, Jokic.
Jaden! Jaden! You looking for Janila? She ain't here. You on Ike playing?
No, me and Ron playing.
I thought you and Ike were playing.
Who the fuck is Ike?
Nigga in AGS, he been tagging you the whole time.
I thought we already played.
Man, y'all probably played in his league, bro. You got to play him again in AGS.
Man, why you put me in all these leagues, man? You sick of it.
Get what? Fourth law.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute, we can play.
Man, you better hurry up, bro. Man, that man been tagging.
No, you gotta realize I had to play Ron and I had to play him twice. I just beat the shit out of Ron. Now I'm gonna play him.
Why y'all didn't play back to back, bro? Like,
because I thought I had to play somebody. I had the game of the week. I was trying to get that out the way.
yeah, it might finna be dead because Van time finna be at 8 o'clock. I ain't holding it, Van.
I'm gonna leave one of these leagues. I'm gonna leave one.
Fourth law. Fourth law.
I'm gonna leave.
That man been tagging you the whole time. Talking about what we gonna do. Here you go, then jumped in another game. Where you and Robert playing in Gangland?
Huh?
What you and Robert playing in Gangland?
Well, I got the Lions there. I think it is Gangland. I don't know. I'm leaving out to you.
Yeah, because it's game of the week. Yeah, that's the game of the week in Gangland.
Oh, God, I just threw 8 touchdowns with Trevor Lawrence against him.
No, that's Ike League. Y'all played in RedZone. So you and Ike played in Gangland.
Yeah, we played in Gangland.
So you playing in RedZone.
Yeah. Don't say all 3D games back to back. Why they got on work, bro? I got hit with 3 of them.
Well, yeah.
So you can't give me shit if I got. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair.
GG.
I'm gonna quit.
Let me see what he talking about.
I'm gonna quit. Tell them about all playing right now, bro. I just got done with the game.
Y'all done now?
Huh?
What quarter y'all in?
We done. We literally just got done. Oh God, we literally just got done. I'll blow that nigga out. 250, 59 to 21.
He's
Oh God, Trevor Lawrence. Oh God, Trevor Lawrence, man. He was bummed that bitch. Everybody had a breakout game that week. What team I got in the game in AGS?
The Patriots.
Oh, playing a nigga, bro. Let me write the nigga, bro. Come on, in your league.
Yeah.
And then look at you. Look at you. Why y'all ain't play y'all game back to back? Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me go play, bro. Damn. Just got on work. Do some more work.
Right.
Oh, you say this is the one I got the pages in it? Hold on.
Yeah.
I got Dex, GG, I already lost. GG. Hey, you can do me a favor. I'll see you turn off.
I can't do it.
Well, niggas always want to look out for everybody else but they boys. I was there when y'all ain't had nothing.
I feel